Settlement a month ago below the 380.39 18-month channel bottom has now indicated long-term a sell signal down to 228.05 that we're anticipating really by the end of the year. Now on the way down, we've had near-term support. We mentioned you can bottom pick or take profits on a short that may have been established with the settlement below 380.31 in the low to what is now the low to mid 290s. We tested this descending channel bottom of 3 or 4 weeks ago. This is an area you can bottom pick on a what we're calling a 3 to 5 week basis. And from here, we're about 3 weeks into testing it. You can see potentially 380.39 as an objective. But what has gotten in the way, and we were mentioning this all along, is this descending channel bottom on the daily chart at 345.69 that may continue to contain buying through next week, through the rest of August. And from here, we can fall back into the low to mid 290s again over the next 2 to 3 weeks. In fact, you can play that. You may be short now at 345.69 or this formation, anticipating the low to mid 290s now as a 2 to 3 month target, because we've been indicating as much as a clear 2 to 3 week swing trade scenario. If we do close today below 336.09, that should add weight to the market. And yes, within 2 to 3 weeks, the low to mid 290s in reach, where we can bottom out well into September trade and perhaps come off of here. Now on the way down, closing below 336.09, 317.96 likely within 2 to 3 days is my guess. Ultimately, we are expecting a violation of this 291.81 level, and that should then yield within a couple of months our longer-term objective at 228.05, where we can bottom out through the rest of the year, and is essentially the beginning of a wide zone of long-term support, 6-year channel support down to 187.66, where we could bottom out not only through all of 27, but perhaps through the rest of the decade. So this is kind of an investment area, if you will, the buy and hold strategy long-term. Upside, if we do happen to close today above 345.69, that sets off follow-through buying by the end of next week or sooner. 364.02 is likely, and within a 2 to 3 weeks, 380.39 is likely. So closing above 345.69, if you went short at this formation a few days ago, you should at least exit that short position or consider reversing and going long over the 2 to 3 week time frame to this rising resistance at 380.39. That is the beginning, 380.39, of an increasingly narrowing zone of significant resistance. 418.52 descending channel top that by the middle of October they'll converge into a single point just under $400. This area can absorb buying once again through the rest of the year, and from here we can fall away into the upper 220s over the following 6 months or less. Not unless we close above this 418.52 channel top in the coming weeks do I see the opportunity to go long Tesla through the rest of the year and into the first quarter. 540s, 550s then considered a 3 to 5 month target. Until then, you're short from this area, anticipating the low to mid 290s over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and that becomes with a settlement today below 336.09.